expecting it.
Yeah, some guy comes from behind you and grabs you. You're like, oh,
or, you
shit.
know, you're walking down a hall, there's a hole in the wall, and a zombie kind of like, boo.
Yeah, it comes out. But it's like it's a different type of horror. It's like, you know, really adrenaline pump. You know what it's like? It's like playing an action movie.
Yeah.
From start to finish, you do not take a break once. It's like just pounding you all the time. It's like, okay, you know what? Here's a big monster. Here's a crazy boss. Here's a guy with a chainsaw with one friggin' eye. Here's a big friggin' bastard with an like execution axe.
Overkill.
You know, here's Wesker. Here's this crazy ninja person that's like jumping all over walls and beating the shit out of people. And that's like, you never get a break in this game. And that like it just drives it home. And it's worth $60. No question.
Definitely worth the 111 something. Even if you want to get the collector's edition.
Yeah.
If you're a fan of getting collector's editions, as I've turned into.
Yeah. I mean, it's...
You can't go wrong with collector's editions, really. I mean, you're paying more money. Sometimes you get a little bit let down, but at the same time, you get nice bonuses with it. Like, you get the bonus disc, which sometimes, yes, it is quite a bit of a letdown. Mm-hmm. But you also sometimes get a nice case with it. Like, you know, a die-cast case you got for Halo 3. I think Gears of War 2 had one.
Yep. That's like some really
Call of Duty
nice
5, you get a really nice tin.
Metal cases. Speaking of the collector's edition, the Resident Evil 5 case is the nicest looking case I've ever seen. All die-cast metal.
There's the back.
Really shiny and everything, and it's got really good art on it.
With
Thing opens
Kijuju
up right.
written all over it.
I really like the side tab. I don't know why, it just looks really cool. The inside not only has a lot of pack-ins, nice thick instruction manual, but it all looks really good. Like, they put a lot of time and effort onto this part of the collector's edition.
This thing pretty much hasn't hit a surface unless it has like a cloth underneath it, because I refuse to let this scratch.
Yeah, it's a really, really nice case.
Even over here, it's sitting on a cloth.
However, the rest of the collector's edition
some of it's nice, some of it's a bit of a letdown.
Yeah, a lot of it was a letdown for me. I thought that they could have, you know, added more for the money we paid for, because we paid what, an extra $40 for this.
Well, there's this guy. I mean, it's not bad. It's kind of cool, but if we'll have shots of it for you guys to see. If you look at the back of the box, it shows Chris Redfield, and it has a case sitting next to him. This is obviously a Photoshop picture.
Yeah.
He looks like he's at least 75% the height of the case. So
yeah, they have the Resident Evil 5.
He looks like he should be coming up to, you know, about there.
But
whereas you can see he's significantly shorter.
Not only that, but they really didn't get his profile right. I mean, he's not as bulky here as he is in the game.
He's not as Chris Redfield-y as Jeff would like.
Yeah, his face looks nothing like him in the game. I don't understand why they made him look so photorealistic in the game, but on this little dinky action figure, they made him look like some sort of freak. His face is way too thin. He's got some ridiculous beard that makes him look like Barry Burton. It's kind of lame. It's really lame.
Pickiness with the game is just the height. Or not the game, but the model itself.
Yeah.
You get this part. This is actually my favorite part you get with it, is a BSAA patch.
Try going through the airport with that friggin' thing. It says bioterrorism on it.
Security.
Yeah.
It says security right next to it.
Try getting through airport security with that thing. That's a really cool patch. I wouldn't put it on any of my clothes.
If I had like a cool jacket that looks like it would fit the patch, I might slap it on there. But
I'm not really one for patches,
again,
but it's cool.
I like this patch.
Yeah, it's really cool. This thing is really cool. This is like a little Kijuju necklace.
Kijuju.
Damn it. Kijuju necklace. It's not much for the strap, but...
well, the strap is leather.
Yeah.
But it's in the shape of Africa. It's actually got Kijuju written all over it, much like it is on the die-cast case, but unfortunately, with the way it's set up, you can barely read it. You can only read Kijuju once.
Together. If anybody's familiar with the viral marketing campaign that went through a bunch of stuff from Capcom, Chris Redfield got obsessed with writing Kijuju all over his walls and stuff like that, and writing it on everything, and you know,
they are in
sort
Kijuju.
of flashing the word like, what is this thing? You know, it's actually the environment that you're in. And the biggest part,
Jeff is a little upset with it, but I'm not.
I'm a little upset, but I'm also not upset. You get a Tricell, sort of a satchel bag thing.
Right now I've just got books in here so I can fatten it up so you guys can see.
It's got really cool artwork on the front. I like the design of the logo. But the bag is kind of small.
It's kind of small, but at the same time it can hold a fair bit, because it's got a couple essentially small textbooks in here.
Yeah. We're going to get a shot of Tom putting that around his shoulder, and we're going to see how much of it looks like a purse. And the whole thing looks like a purse. I thought it was going to be a little bit wider, kind of like a laptop carry bag or something like that.
Yeah.
But that's kind of lacking. The thing is, I don't regret buying the collector's edition at all.
No.
I thought it was a good buy, but
The bonus disc, too, we forgot to mention that.
yeah, the bonus
That is a bit of a letdown.
a big letdown, actually, because the production value in the game is so intense. Like, you got some of the best graphics I've seen,
Yeah.
great sound production, you know, the menus are really cool, everything's really interactive. The bonus disc is shot in, like, some weird low def. It's not an HD. You know, there's a manual click-through photo gallery for box art, or for art concepts and stuff like that. But there's no sort list. You just got to manually click through them. It's really boring.
My biggest problem with it is it has 2 trailers.
Yeah.
One for Resident Evil Degeneration. I can see that one because it ties into the game, so it's relevant to the bonus disc.
It's been out since January.
Yeah.
Of
So only a couple
2009.
months before. And then the other one, they have Resident Evil Extinction, a trailer for that, which has been out for 2 years now.
And is a terrible movie.
Terrible movie, but
Amongst most Resident Evil fans, myself included, this movie is just an abomination to the name Resident Evil. Damn you, Paul Anderson, you bastard. Like, this guy doesn't... Him and Uwe Boll have no idea how to make a video game movie. Nobody knows how to make a video game movie. It's just like, oh, you just raped my storyline. Like, what, the story was written for you. What did you do to it? Why did you do this? Who the hell? I don't give a shit about Alice. However, the funny thing is that the girl from the first movie, who's the computer girl, they actually used in Resident Evil Umbrella Chronicles
the
for
Red
the
Queen.
Wii, the Red Queen, which is kind of funny that they actually put that in there.
they actually put a couple concepts. They also had the laser grid.
Yeah, the laser grid in Resident Evil 4 was in Resident Evil, the original one. Obviously, with Leon coming out a little bit better than most of that team.
Yeah.
But, I mean, the collector's edition, $111, pretty good. I mean, it was an investment for sure. And because I'm such a fanatic, I don't really care. But I think that if you're not a fan of Resident Evil, just buy the game.
Yeah.
Don't waste your money on this collector's edition because you're really getting nothing of value or of use to you. You're not going to use the bag because it's too small, and you probably have a backpack that's much bigger, and that fits you better, and that's not going to make you look like an asshole. Because this bag is really lame looking. Not only that, but it looks like it's going to come apart at the seams if you put too much weight in it.
It's not too bad, actually. It's, like I said, I got a few textbooks in here, and I just hung it up on my dresser, essentially on the corner of the dresser, and left it overnight, and the seams actually held up pretty well.
Yeah.
Bit of a goofy moment. It's actually double stitched, which actually gives it a lot of strength. That's what they do on backpacks and stuff. So it's not a flimsy stitch. It's not going to fall apart.
It feels like a bad material. I'm being nitpicky about it, but I mean, I spent a pretty substantial amount of money on it, so I kind of want it to be of good value.
With kind of that plasticky stuff on the inside.
Some sort of water-resistant type of thing. But anyway, I mean, the game overall, I mean, it's definitely a buy for us. We love the game.
Yeah.
I mean, I can't play it enough. I don't like playing it single player, and I don't really like playing Mercenaries right now because I haven't played it co-op yet, and I think it'll be a lot much more fun.
A bitch.
It won't bore you.
No, it won't bore you, but
addictive.
it's not nice to you.
No, it is really not. You can play. Oh man, what was it? We got you had 50,000 points or something, and you had killed almost 60 guys or something, and you got
almost 50 guys. That was
1,000
a 17 kill
streak
or chain.
A multiplier, so you can bonus up and get more and more points per kill. Unfortunately, the points you earn have absolutely no correlation with the points you receive at the end of the match, which really sucks.
But I had 48 kills, and a 17 kill streak. The game was at least 5 minutes, and I don't remember what the other trait it marks you on. But I only got a B out of all that, and that was a fairly decent game. It ran for a while. 48 kills is no slump. 17 kill streak either is no slump. And it was a B.
I mean, it really, and I think probably when we play co-op, it's going to be a lot harder on us because it knows that there's now 2 people, 2 competent people against the masses, and they throw a bunch of really tough guys at you right at the beginning.
Yeah.
I only played for almost I think a minute, and they already threw an executioner guy at me who. If you don't know by watching this video, this guy takes a lot of ammunition to take down, and you're not given your infinite anything guns in these. You're given a pretty big amount of ammo, but not enough to really take this guy down right away. You gotta whip grenades at him and make sure that he goes by the oil drums or the big red barrel, the